Guys, good Saturday morning, afternoon. Hold on, I'm trying to get the comments pulled up. Okay. Hey, Carla, Lisa 54, Miss Dorky, the one and only Puss in Boots, Hybrid Pisces. How are you all doing today? Just waiting for some rain to come in, I do believe. I could be wrong. Hello, Miss Critters. Nice to see you. Hey, Midwestern Mary, Pepper, Toodles, Nix. Oh, hi, Nix. It's been a long time, man. So I'm just going to say what I got to say. And if anybody needs to watch it on rewind, that's fine. Hey, Republican Ash. Um, First, I want to say that if yesterday sounded like I was minimizing what Laura said about Nex's son, I was not. Okay. I was not. I felt like because of the other shit that goes on in this community, that it should be called out too. But by no means was I minimizing what Laura said about Nex's son. I still feel the same way. Hey, Nikki, Coffee Chat, Sergeant Blackrock. So, hey, Paula's Promise. Uh, hey, Mommy at 3. So, I'm just going to put this out there. I left Wendy V's uh, open Discord. Hey, Cindy. Well, that's the way it goes for me every single day in there. So uh, that's why I left. Hello, Zero Filters. um, Wendy V came to me a while back and made me a mod in what is a public Discord. And she said she was doing some sort of social experiment. Now, keep in mind, I have absolutely no problem with Wendy V at all. I like Wendy. But whatever the social experiment was, I guess I failed at it because it is one of the most hateful, gross places I have ever been in my life. One of the most negative, disgusting places I have ever been in my life. Now, keep in mind, Wendy V is on the other side of the world. So she goes to bed. And once she goes to bed, that's where it all begins. Uh, I don't need that negativity in my life. I've gone in there, I've battled, there's this one person in there that won't even say their name. They won't even go in a voice chat with me, but they want to call me a racist. And the reason they want to call me a racist is because of a clip of yesterday when me and Amanda were fighting, when me and Mandolin were fighting. And I said something about hello Starlight putting a banana in a monkey's mouth or something. And come to find out, it wasn't a monkey, it was a black man. So that's where you're going to get that. Hey, Midwestern Mary. I love Wendy V too. I do. I just can't handle that Discord. Uh, the people that are allowed in there, hey, Stellar, the people that have, and like I said, it's an open Discord. Anybody can join. And Wendy made that clear. And like I said, she also said it was some kind of social experiment. Well, whatever it is, I hope it works. I hope she, someday comes out and says it worked or it didn't work. But I can't continue to go in there, and I can go in there, hey rain girl, rain gal, rain girl. I can go in there and say good morning to somebody, and they jump on me like a pack of hyenas. Now, I'm not whining, I'm not crying because I've I could have taken myself out of the situation long before now, but I kept going in there. You left after a few days. There are some good people in there, but the hate mix that is in there, those people are racist against their own damn race. What the fuck ever. I don't know, Brian. And Brian, I'm sorry that you got drug up in a live stream that was meant to be dragging me. I'm sorry that came up. I don't know why you had to be a topic because none of these bitches will drag me one on one. They got to go on a panel just like they do in Wendy's Discord. Hey, Callie, you left when the favoritism began. Well, one of the rules were you had to come in under your YouTube name. And that's not happening anymore. So I've got people coming at me. I don't even know who they are. I'm sitting there arguing with a total freaking stranger. And it just dawned on me today that this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever done in my freaking life is to sit here and argue with total freaking strangers. Somebody I don't even know who they are on Discord. I've never been in any Discord, too much drama, lots of disgusting people in there that support sick people. I agree. Thank you, Tess. Thank you very much, Tess. That means a lot to me. But I'm not dogging Wendy V. I love Wendy V. I miss the days of Wendy V and Blue Topaz. I miss Blue Topaz. You know, I don't know where she's at. I thought about trying to get her email and contacting her to make sure she's okay. But I just can't participate in that Discord. But I do want to set something straight because before I left, Life Rewinded, or after I left, actually, um, somebody just happened to show me this. And because it's a public Discord, a lot of shit gets leaked out of it. But after I left, Life Rewinded said, ironic she ran when I asked her about PayPal, about her PayPal getting greased. Maybe Laura slipped a Mickey in the truth's baby bottle. Well, let me tell you something, Life Rewinded. You are probably one of the most two-faced people I have ever met in my life because we have had private conversations, you and I, and you have spoken how you feel about some of the very people that you're in there hobnobbing it with. So, no, Laura did not PayPal me. Laura does not PayPal anyone. I did get a PayPal, but it wasn't from Laura. Laura doesn't give money away. Don't you all realize that's what you're always going on and on about? So, no, I didn't get a PayPal from Laura, but keep running your mouth, Life Rewinded, okay? Because you're starting to look like a real lifer there, okay? So, a lot of people are clipping your comments, and you're starting to look like a real lifer. Life Rewinded goes after me, and I've not had anything bad to say to her ever, but eventually I will respond. Don't blame Miss Stellar, because that's what they do. They go after you. Exactly, Tess. Um, they go after you because you say something about somebody they like. So they just come in like a pack of freaking hyenas. And today I'm sitting there, hey, stop the nonsense. I'm literally sitting there arguing with somebody that I asked to go into voice call so that we could clear up the situation about the monkey and what she calls colored people, which they don't like being called that, just so you know they're whatever in the hell your name is. I don't even know your name. Wackadoodle doo. But when I said that to Amanda Lynn, it was a misunderstanding. Hey, Zam, because I thought the screenshot was about a monkey and a banana. That's the way it got played out. Turns out it was a black guy and a banana. I didn't have nothing to do with it. That was Hello Starlight's doings. And she went to the person and apologized, and they forgave her. So whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Um, what I know is I'm not a racist. I've never been a racist. And I refuse to acknowledge anyone that calls me a racist because the people that know and love me know I'm not a racist. She was very confusing yesterday. She, hi, hello, Starlight, should be glad that the guy whose pic she used to make that meme doesn't know she did that. She did not go to the person whom the pic was made and apologize either. No, she went to Rel. Hey, Bombshell. So, no, I'm definitely not a racist, but I'm not going to keep defending myself against it either. Okay. Um, I love people. I love good people. Hey, Eva. Hey, Zero Filters. Zam. I don't like the people that I come across in that Discord. John is losing his voice, screaming about you over there. Well, that's okay. Hey, Unitonka. That's okay. John can scream on because John means nothing to me. And the only thing I have to say about his skin is that it's thin. That's all I got to say. I put one comment under Wendy V's video, and I said, yeah, you were behind the scenes with all those folks, all the folks that he's calling out, and he was behind the scenes with each and every one of them. But he had to go live about me today. So enjoy, John. Get back out there, start filming that documentary, buddy. Get out there and start filming that documentary. When Starlight put a meme of him sucking a banana, I don't think it was John that was in the picture. As a matter of fact, I thought it was a freaking monkey. I thought somebody had said it was a monkey. That's why I didn't understand why there was such a hoopla over it. To come to find out, it was a meme of a black man with the banana in his face, which Starlight goes on to explain, she could have used an eggplant or anything else. I don't know. I don't care. I don't think Starlight's a racist. Um, she apologized to whoever. But I'm not going to sit here and continue to apologize. She thought it was real. You're the worst kind of friend. Truth, that Starlight wasn't even part of your argument in there. That is all on you. Yeah, Starlight wasn't part of my argument in that Discord today, Corey Sparkles BS. But any other time I comment in that Discord, she comes in like a bat out of hell, just like Steph does. Just like Steph does, just like a bunch of them do. Allie, Life Rewinded. None of these bitches can take me on themselves. Not one of these bitches can take me on themselves. Stuff makes you gassy. But see, Steph's the cat's meow because she sits on a panel with men who call people with disabilities potatoes and spurgs and hoping somebody gets George Floyd on their way to jail. But Steph is the cat's meow. But you know what? I don't care. They can have Steph. Hope someone saves his whining and reposts it when he hits it big. I should have left that Discord the day that Hello Starlight said, "Your mom's a whore." Now, my mom, who was an angel on earth and who is an angel in heaven, was not a whore. As a matter of fact, she slept with one man in her entire life. But see, I was raised in a generation where you respect your parents. Obviously, Starlight was not, and neither were the rest of them that made a big joke out of it. So, did it upset me? Yeah, it really did upset me. And they're telling me it's this joke. Well, several times I said I didn't think it was funny. But now every time they come into the Discord, that's what they say to me, is your mom's a whore. Yes, she called my mother a whore. So I finally, this morning, I actually was sitting in there arguing, and I thought, what am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I am a 56-year-old woman sitting in here arguing with, I won't even call them ladies. I will not use that word. Arguing with these, I don't know, I can't call them girls because they're in their 40s and shit. Some of them's in their 50s and 60s. Most of them have children, most of them have grandchildren. But I'm sitting in there arguing with these people. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? See, I wanted to be a part of Wendy V's social experiment. But the social experiment is nothing more than a shit show. And see, I'm not the kind that can keep my mouth shut when somebody wants to call me a racist when I know I'm not, or when somebody wants to call my mother a whore. I don't take kindly to that stuff. I have more respect for people than that. Okay. And for Life Rewinded to say that Laura PayPal'd me, bitch, you are insane. But you've made it real clear with your comments lately that you have no problem reaching into somebody's life. You and don't get me wrong, there's some good people in Wendy V's Discord. There's a lot of good people in there. But for the most part, it's a shit show. And I'm not going to stay in a Discord just so I can just so I can see what's being said. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to. But here's the funny thing, now that I'm gone, let's see how much fun they have in there now. Okay? Let's see how much fun they have in there now. Now that I'm gone, now that they don't have anybody to just jump on like, well, like Carla says, like a monkey on a cupcake. It's very sad people come to YouTube to be accepted, validated, and feel important by complete strangers on the damn internet because obviously they're lacking it off of here. I totally agree. Yes, arguing every day with somebody is not good. It is not good for for their mental health. Totally agree. Totally agree. And guess what? I'm done with it. Why would I want to be a part of a Discord that every single time I go in there and they can't come at me one on one? They can't go in a voice chat. Oh, they did go into a voice chat one day, and about 30 of them agreed with me, but none of them had the balls to speak up and say I was right. Not one of them had the balls to speak up and say I was right. Hold on. So, with that being said, good riddance to Wendy V's Discord. I will still support her stream. I still like Wendy V. I hope we can get back to the days where she does panels and we can have fun. But good riddance to that Discord. But Life Rewinded, if you think Laura PayPal'd me anything, then everything you've ever said about Laura is it has just bit you in the ass because Laura don't PayPal nobody. I like Wendy V too, but all the shit goes down when Wendy V's in bed. That's when they wait. When Wendy V's awake, they're all like, "Oh, what's up, Wendy V? What's up?" Soon as she goes down for the count, it starts. And to be honest with you, I don't have the time. I don't have the patience. I just don't want to be a part of it. So I wish her the best of the luck over there because some of the people that she has in there are the parasites of YouTube, the absolute parasites of YouTube. Hey, Cat's Rule. So I'll just stay over here in my little corner and I don't know what happened to Blue. I know she was feeling, well, blue, but I need to get her email and email her, see if she's okay. Because she was doing her music streams, but she hasn't even done that for a few weeks. But like I said, I don't have anything against Wendy. Whatever her social experiment is, I hope it works out. I hope she can come forward months down the road and say what it was and uh, how it turned out. But I'm not going to continue to sit in a place that is as bitter and nasty and angry, which then makes me bitter, nasty, and angry. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. It just ruins my day. Someone says your mom's a whore, I'm going to snap because I have respect for my mother. And I'm sorry that these other people don't have respect for their parents. Because then they all come in and say, my mom's a whore too. I can't imagine the words, my mom's a whore, coming out of my mouth ever. And I wonder, for those who still have their mothers, be grateful. Pick up the phone and call them and tell them you love them. But before you hang up, say, by the way, Mom, you're a whore, and see where that gets you. Thank you. Stop the nonsense. But I'm done with it. Okay. I'm done with the Discord. I'm done with fighting with those crazies. I can't. It's affecting me. And when it starts affecting me and the people that I care about on here, then it's time to draw the line. So, yeah, their parents are boomers, but they would probably call their parents boomers. It is done to trigger people, and they've accomplished it with me several times, but not anymore. I'm not, I do not want those parasites around me at all. And for the most part, that's what they are in there. Mothers are the most precious gift, Unatonka. I'm glad you said that. It is challenging. Aim high. You're right, Stellar. You're right. Mothers are the most precious gift. And instead of just leaving when that was said, I should have, which is what I should have done, is just left. But I stayed in there and tried to battle them up. You can't battle against parasites like that. You can't battle against people like Steph, who sit on panels with people that are racist, that are just ugly to people with disabilities. Oh, that's Marianne's new thing. My hernia is my parasite twin. And see, I can't even go that low. When I told somebody what Marianne said, and they said, well, you should have said this. Now, I went pretty low in there this morning because this son of a bitch that I don't even know wouldn't go in voice chat and face off with me, repeatedly called me a racist. And all I wanted to do was explain to this person how it really went down. But they said if they went in voice chat with me, that I would figure them out and get all their info. What do I want your info for? I've never gone real life, not one time since I've been on this platform. Stewie, that's a tough call. That is a tough call. I've never called somebody's job. They have. I've never called somebody's home. They have. I've never driven by someone's home. They have. I've never called CPS, except when I did it for the benefit of a child that did not need to go back into a situation where they could and probably would have been harmed. And it had nothing to do with YouTube. So I've never called CPS just for shits and giggles. I've never sat on a panel and called people retards and potatoes and spurging out. I've never called anybody's mother or father a whore. I did have a troll account once that I attached two names to that I've apologized several times for. And they weren't very nice names, but I have apologized for them. And hey, Marianne, if they don't want to accept that apology because they've already said they do, but now they don't, that's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Because, see, I've never done any of that. And Life Rewinded, let me go ahead and tell you something. You're running your mouth about something you know nothing about. Because that video about Laura's kids didn't come from Tiffany Marie. That came from serendipity. I was in a chat with Tiffany Marie and Sarah at the time. And Tiffany said, God, I hope nobody clipped that. Serendipity put it on a clip channel. Then Laura started accusing Tiffany Marie of piecing it together. But so Tiffany Marie proved Laura wrong. That's how that went down. So there again, Life Rewinded, you're talking on shit you know nothing about. Nothing about. I don't know why everybody's coming at kids. I have no idea why people are coming at kids. I don't get it. But while I'm talking about clip channels, Mandolin, you brought up on my panel yesterday that you were going to prove that were me and Pixie were we were a clip channel. Did you do that on your live last night with Marianne? Because I didn't watch it. Did you do that on your live last night? Could you do a little video and show where me and Pixie we had a clip channel together? Could you put a little video together about that? It is very sad. Stop the madness. So I'm done with the parasites. I'm not dealing with them anymore. They can say what they want to say. They can do what they want to do. They can continue to go real life on people. They can, whatever. If it enters my real life, then I'll deal with it then. They claimed you and Lord. No, that's wrong, Brian. But I did listen to your video today. And I almost made a little short video back to you. But for whatever reason, I'm sorry that got drug up again. And Sally Spencer made me a video, but I didn't get past the truth, the truth. I didn't get past that. Because you see, Sally Spencer, she just bends where it's more comfortable. You know, she just bends where she fits in the best. She ought to just stay over there with Potty Mouth Mama, and they do their panel together because it's a pretty decent little panel. But so we got to figure out where we're going to take this channel. So what I've thought about doing, yeah, I can't listen to her babble. Oh yeah, when Sally Spencer told the community that it was our fault that we got scammed by Diane. I remember that. Put that clip up. Hey, D-Rod. Thought about you lately. Yeah, I remember that too, Stewie. You'll give her money willingly. Yeah, I remember. So, here's what I'm thinking. That maybe once a week we can do a panel and we can talk about real life things that are going on in the real world, not the YouTube bullshit. We could do trivia too, but one night in particular, and I'll have to pick a night and I'll have to stick with it, but that we can do topics that are going on in the real world. You know, because there's a lot going on in the real world right now. But it seems some of these people can't pull their heads out of their computer screens in order to realize what's really going on out there. Yes, prayers. Has anybody seen Jonice? Hey, Jennifer Marie. Wherever you're at, Jonice, I'm praying for you. I know it's rough what you're going through, but you can do this. I know. Right, Marianne. She's sleeping. Good, D-Rod. So, like I said, there's people out there that are losing their homes. There's hungry people. There's a lot going on. You got the Delta variant going on. You got people that um, some agree with vaccine, some agree, some don't. Um, just there's just a lot going on out there in the real world that we can talk about, and we don't have to be a part of the bullshit. You saw her night before last. Somebody just texted me. Well, because I was accused of you greasing my palms. No, I don't want to see your receipts, Laura. I don't care who you give money to. You didn't give money to me like I was accused of. I agree. I agree. So, with that, again, we are going to. Laura sent you $32 and a box of chocolates. Well, that was nice of her. Remember, Brian, when everybody thought you sent me flowers? That was funny as shit. Okay, I don't know who Laura gives her money to. Okay. I'm just saying she does not, has never given it to me. But by the same token, I don't give her money either. So we're pretty equal. Somebody accused Laura of greasing my palms, and I'm telling you, she did not. I don't know who Laura gives her money to. I don't care. Because once again, it's Laura's money. I don't give a shit about Laura's money. I don't give a shit about anybody's money. He messaged me, D Rod. So I apologize. I'm not going to sit here and say Laura doesn't give anybody money, okay? Because I don't have the right to say that. Because I don't know where the hell Laura's money goes. I don't care. Right. Who gives a fuck? I don't care what Brian does with his money. I don't care what Mr. Positive does with his money. I don't care what anybody does with their money. I don't care. Why can't people mind their own finances? I totally agree, Mommy at three. It's none of anybody's business when it comes to other people's money. And I said that yesterday. I'm not in Laura's Patreon. I'm not in her membership. I don't know what she does for her people. I don't care. I don't care what her people do for her. I don't care. I don't know how to make that any more clear. Poor old Stellar got the riot act for giving a birthday donation. I couldn't believe the hoopla over that because Stellar dropped a birthday donation as if Stellar's money is anybody's freaking business. When I woke up and heard those streams about that, I was like, are you kidding me? Stellar is catching grief because he gave somebody birthday money. Sorry, Stellar, that you had to catch that hell. Would have been even funnier if it had a couple more zeros added to it. Controversial people celebrate birthdays too. Right, Stellar. Right. Mine's in January, by the way. So let's meet back here. What is this, Saturday? No, D Rod, I'm serious. I woke up one day to streams because Stellar donated money to somebody that others don't care about. He's just terrible, Rain Girl. Stellar, you're horrible. You're just a horrible person giving somebody birthday money. How dare you show kindness to anyone? It was just disgusting. Don't you wish that was the most disgusting thing that went on around here? So I'm not going to sit here and make promises to people that I'm not going to do any more drama. I'm just going to separate myself from those parasites and the ones I feel are parasites, which are not everybody over there. Trust me. So, what we'll do is we'll meet back here one day this week and I'll put up a community post. You all put the topics, and I'm talking like topics that affect the real world, like the death penalty, you know, and we'll have a panel. It doesn't have to be something grim like the death penalty. And I don't think we can talk about the variant too much. I think Facing Truth got hit for that, for talking about that one time. I could be wrong. T Rod says she loves her candles. Well, that's good. But I do have to get off here because my dog is just now stirring, believe it or not, for the day. She's been asleep this whole time and she hasn't even had her breakfast. I wasn't going to wake her up for breakfast. Yeah, I know you have to be careful what you talk about. But we'll figure out something. I'll put up a community post and we'll just have a panel and discuss. Or we'll laugh like we did the other night with Amelia and Minnie and all them. It was a good time. And I'm ready to get back to having a good time. And that's why I had to leave that Discord because I just can't continue every single day to go in there and fight with people. And if I went in there and tried to speak to somebody, then it just turned into it, a dog pile. I do want to apologize to Michelle in there if she's listening because I did go at her pretty hard and I shot from the hip and I shouldn't have done that. But I don't really feel like I owe anybody else in there an apology. So with that, I'm signing off. I'm going to lay something out for dinner to thaw. And I hope you all have a great the rest of your weekend. And we'll do something soon. Thank you, Stop the Nonsense, for the super chat. And I'll see you guys around the tubes.